Okay, I'm FODV93, and welcome back to Rockman Revamp, where I tackle on the classic Mega Man games, Mega Man 1 through 11, along with Mega Man and Base, and the 5 Game Boy Mega Man games, Buster only, no special weapons unless if it's vitally necessary. And last part, well, last time we tackled Mega Man 1 and 2, and we also tackled through Mega Man World 1, or what's known in the States as Mega Man 1 on the Game Boy, Dr. Wily's Revenge. And so this time, oh, and also one last little thing, we're doing each entry in chronological release order, so it's Mega Man 1, then Mega Man 2 on the NES, then it was Mega Man 1 Game Boy, Dr. Wily's Revenge, and so after 3 is finished, we'll be tackling Mega Man 2 on the Game Boy as well. And then afterwards it'll be 4, and then I believe it should be 3 on the Game Boy, and then 5 and 6, and then 4 and 5 on the Game Boy, essentially. That should be about covering things in the right chronological release order. But yes, I'm FODV93, and that is the main point of doing all of this. And you might be asking, why am I doing all of this in the first place? Well, it's mostly because, well, the anniversary for Mega Man's next year, so I figured I'd at least be proactive in doing this whole thing. And also, one last little thing, too, that we're also doing, starting with 3, and well, I believe I did this within 2, or at least Wily's Revenge. And that would be a wheel. Hold on. Give me a quick sec. Here we are. Our good old friend, the wheel. Our friend, the wheel, has never betrayed us before. So, might be asking, what the hell is this wheel doing here? Simple. To add a bit more oomph and pizzazz to this whole thing, I want to at least make sure that this is also done randomized as well. So I don't really trust myself to actually do it blind with my eyes closed, so here you are. One big old wheel. Where the wheel stops, there'll be our first Robot Master to take care of. And so we have our first Robot Master to tackle on. Gemini Man. Oh, and also, I give myself at least maybe like 3, maybe 4 tries at the very best to tackle on Gemini Man Buster only throughout the entire stage, so... And also tackling on Gemini Man himself, no Buster, no special weapons needed, good sir. But... Oh, damn it, I gotta stop doing that. But here's the thing, though. Starting with Mega Man 3 and onwards, Mega Man gains a new assistant, a new friend, Rush, made by Dr. Thomas Light himself. Rush is Mega Man's faithful robotic dog ally, who comes to help him in his time of need, whether serving as a coil or a double jump, like so. There we go. Shoot. Shoot. There we go, baby. Okay, so when it comes to using Rush is kind of the same way as using it as the Buster, where Rush is just a tool. It's not really a special weapon used for defeating Robot Masters, like, unless if it's really needed, then I most likely will just use the Buster. But using Rush really won't break the rules here, essentially. And starting with this game, Mega Man can slide! He can slide, jump, slide. Your homeboy is really nimble. Jump, slide, all the fun kicking caboodle at the park. Well, not yet, really. But for now, he can be a lot more agile on the ground by sliding. Press down and jump, well, the assigned jump button, and Mega Man can actually do a slide. So aside from that, that's like 2 new big things that Mega Man has at his disposal. Buster's still the same, Jump's still the same, all that fun kink and boodle. So, let's tackle on Gemini Man, shall we? Also with the wheel, if the wheel stops on a Robot Master or a boss that I've beaten already, then the wheel shall be spun again, up until I get to something that I haven't done yet. If 7 out of 8 Robot Masters are done, then the wheel's put away. Also, when it comes to Robot Master rematches, since, I mean, we've seen that in 1, we've seen that in 2, we've seen that in Wily's Revenge, the first Game Boy game, the wheel will also be done as well for Robot Master rematches as well. Where I just put top left, top right, center, center left, center bottom, etc., etc. Just for the sake of adding a bit of oomph, a bit more pizzazz, if you will. Oh boy! Oh boy. Yeah boy. Well, first death of that game. You might be asking, why don't you rewind? On that one. You know, I want to at least have me a bit of fun, and I'll be taking my L's like a man. Like a real manly man. Unless if it's total crap and bullshit, then yeah, I'll probably will actually just rewind, or just to show something off. Like a secret, or something like that. But aside from that, I'm gonna be taking my L's like a man. That's a real man for this Mega Man. He ain't called Mega Boy, he's a Mega Man. So we take our L's like a man. While at the same time taking her for mental health, because it's mental health, men's mental health month in June. Ow. Shoot. Thank you. Damn it. Wait, can I? No, I'm just trying to do something here. Ah! Never mind, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. Hold on, I'll shut up. No, this is to at least make it a little better. Okay, that'd be introduction to a new character, Breakman. We don't know who he is, or what his motives are. We're not sure if he's a good guy or not, but I have a gut feeling we'll run into him a lot more frequently than we want to. Ah, give me that extra life. Ah, shoot. Alright. On with the level. As with Gemini Man's level, it takes place within a cavern. Thankfully, there's no ice levels in Mega Man 3. I know that for sure. That's like a golden fact that I know by heart. Within Gemini Man's level, you'll be seeing these question mark tanks. They'll either contain an extra life, some health pickup, weapon energy. It's completely randomized. Ah, come on. Ow. I was trying to not get hurt, but what are you gonna do? At least with these tadpole enemies, they're good for grinding. Got me an extra life. Yeah, damn it. Alright, time to go to Rush. Because I'm curious, I want to see what's inside that capsule. I gotta aim it right. Health pickup. Shoot. Well, it's as useful as a nipple on an elbow. As a nipple on an elbow. So, let's just gotta move on. You might be asking, oh, you've already gotten through, like, the games through just fine and well. Why'd you delay going to Mega Man 3 for? It's simple. I wanted to show off the VTuber avatar while I was doing the whole thing. Plus, I felt, I'm close to 100 subs anyway. Plus, I love Mega Man 3, and the next Mega Man X game we'll be doing, which is X4. They're some of my favorite entries in the whole franchise for Mega Man, so let's make them special. Also, not enough people glaze the title theme for Mega Man 3, and it's a good one too. I feel it's just as good as 2, where it sets up the heroic theme for Mega Man. But Leia, it may not be as famous for 3 as 2, but I feel 3 gets the job done right. Within going underwater, well, this water is rather shallow, but when it comes to underwater, your jump height will be greater. So just be aware of that. Oh boy. Oh, well, that was on me being stupid. Well, at least I hit the halfway point, that's good. Yeah, just be careful of those, because it will actually come out to hurt. It don't feel right. Ooh, an E-Tank! E-Tanks fill up your entire health. You'd rush to get back up. Whew. Okay, that's great. E-Tanks are something introduced with a Mega Man 2. Whoa. There we go. Not today. Whoa! 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 2 E-Tanks, thank you kindly. Ow. Yeah. I think pretty sure I have like 1 life left, so that's not too bad. With Gemini Man as a whole, his main thing is copying himself. He'll make an additional clone, he'll circle around the arena, and he'll shoot when you shoot. Eventually, one of the clones will disappear after enough health is taken from Gemini Man. Yeah, Gemini Man will just make a copy of himself. Now, so after enough health has been taken from old Gemini Man here, the clone will disappear, and Gemini Man himself will start running around and start shooting with the Gemini laser. Oh. Ow. Ow. No. No, I'm gonna play this thing through straight. Damn it. I pressed the wrong button. That was my mistake. I'm sorry about that. And with our first weapon, we get the Gemini laser. It's, the second worst weapon in the game. Well, maybe like third? Yeah, if it's one of the worst weapons in the game, honestly, in my honest opinion, because the Gemini laser is a laser that you shoot out. It also ricochets, but it's rather slow. It's kind of a slow-moving laser, so it's like, what's the point of that one? Okay, now with the Gemini Man taken care of, it's time to go back to our wheel. Wait, oh, down. Oh, there we go. Oh, hold on. No, we already got Gemini Man, already beat Gemini Man. Alright, Sparkman. Okay, so with that in tow, time to tackle on Sparkman. With the plot for Mega Man 3 so far, I might at least just say that. It happens, well, I mean, it's a sequel to 2, so... Time has passed since 2, with Dr. Wily's second attempt to spread world domination, so he seemingly has turned a new leaf and has went back to being friends with Dr. Light. So as a result, Light and Wily start to work on a new batch of Robot Masters. Well, I mean the ones that you're seeing right now. And also another one called Gamma. Because it was Dr. Light's dream to make a gigantic peacekeeping robot that would help keep the world safe. But in order to fully finish on Gamma, both doctors needed the assistance of energy resources mined from different planets. So everything was all fine and snuff. Everything was fine with making Gamma, but unfortunately, everything was fine with making Gamma, everything was almost finished, but there is one bit of a flaw. The eight robots that Light and Wily made together suddenly started to go corrupt. They went wacko, sicko mode, rogue. So, those 8 Robot Masters just hoarded those energy resources from different planets to themselves. So, as a result, Mega Man is called upon to jump for a 3rd time in a row to tackle on these bad bots, get the energy resources back, and to help Light and Wily finish up on Gamma. Also, fun fact, the subtitle for Mega Man 3 in Japan is actually called Rockman 3 Dr. Wily no Saigo. Rockman 3 Dr. Wily no Saigo? Or, otherwise known as Rockman 3 The End of Dr. Wily. I mean, I don't know why there's an end to Wily. I mean, end to Wily's antics, maybe, because he's good. I mean, there's that. Aye. But yeah, I mean, Wily's good now. I mean, he's helped Light make these 8 Robot Masters in Gamma. Surely nothing's gonna go wrong with that one. You have my word for that. Fresh coil at work. Sparkman's theme, along with Sparkman's weapon, is one of the few Mega Man 3 oh god, that got ported over until when Mega Man was introduced in Smash for 4 and Ultimate. Personally, Personally, I feel the Spark Shot is not a bad up smash. It's not bad. Topspin, I feel Topspin, I mean, it's an inevitability for Mega Man being added back to Smash. It's Mega Man, after all. But I feel, you know what, I feel I could at least just say this little tidbit. Ow. I feel I could say this in regards to the topspin. It's not a bad dash attack. It ain't a bad dash attack. It really isn't. I feel like it would work a lot better if it was faithful to its actual adaptation, being an in-the-air attack. Like, have it be his neutral aerial. Like, I've seen plenty of characters with annoying and pretty good tornado aerials. Mario's one. Dr. Mario has his... Ow! Doc Tornado, along with Luigi and his tornado attack. Palutena and her aerial attack. So why not make the topspin into an neutral aerial? I mean, it makes most amount of sense. It's fine. Plus, I could have really good work into some good combos. I think I don't have any lives left, so thankfully I have some E-Tanks on my side. E-Tanks are fine for me to use. It's not like I'm using special weapons. Like, me not using E-Tanks, that's good. You're out of your goddamn mind. Oh. A Sparkman jumps around and shoots sparks. One of which is like a giant wave of sparks, smaller sparks, and then he torches one bigger spark at you. Thank you, E-Tank. Next weapon, the Spark Shot. Say what you will. You know, I'll say my thoughts about the weapons as soon as we're done with all of them. Okie doke. Sparkman is done. Back to our wheel. Okay, Hardman. Alright, next victim, Hardman. Look to our left, Hardman. So yeah, when it comes to Mega Man 3, most people don't know they take place in planets. Yeah, so it's not the entire game. Mega Man's up in space. So it was like Sonic's been into space twice, because Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and then now Mega Man's in space. It didn't take maybe like a few years for Mario to dip his toes into space travel with going into space for Mario Land 1 and 2, where he had to go deep into space, you know. Well, no, I don't really think it was in space for Mario Land 1, but he definitely went to space for Mario Land 2. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So each planet actually has a different element, essentially. Like, Sparkman was more energy-based and tech-based, and then Gemini Man had to do with a crystal mine, thankfully no ice physics. And with Heartman, it's more of a mountainous range, like a mountain range. So you'd be confused to think, oh, it's just a standard thing, but they take place in different planets, which is a nice touch. Oh, hi! Hello, chat member. Christopher Jones 1723, welcome to more Mega Man. Also, hope you like the new chat bubbles I made, because they're nice in dark mode, it's nice and easy to be read, and it doesn't get in the way of the game as well. Like, let's say if it's a game that has, like, different colored graphics, thankfully the dark mode bubbles do not get in the way at all. With Heartman with the stage as a whole, there's the pinchers that do damage and the bees that also do damage. I treat the bees like like the birds from Mega Man 2, where they'll home in after you, but there's not as many birds, and it doesn't cause as much slowdown, if you will. Just had to at least pause for that badass theme. Yeah, I just saw your message. It's okay. You can always just watch me while you eat. That's still fine by me, or just have me be in the background. Like, it's not just, oh, you gotta at least watch me and be there every step of the way, you know. It's more just, at least have me in the background. At the very least, you know. Like, if you're able to type a message in, then that's fine. Go get yourself food. I'm not gonna hold you hostage and say, don't eat unless you're watching my stuff 24/7, you know? Like, if my stuff is playing on the background while I go get something to eat, that's perfectly fine by me. Anytime, buddy, anytime. Also, we just fought Breakman. Oh, and here comes Heartman. With Heartman, he shoots rocket knuckles out of his fists, jumps up into the air and body slams into the ground. What he does, well, it's kind of like Gutsman, but like a less difficult Gutsman, if you will. Okay, I got like 1 life left, so I can at least deal with the death. I'll be fine with dying. Also, for those that are watching and you're asking why am I not using a special weapon, simple. This is Rockman Revamp, where I play through classic Mega Man and just use the Buster only. Buster only and also Rush and E-Tanks, but no special weapons unless if it's outright mandatory. With Heartman, he's not too bad to tackle on for a big bulky boss like Gutsman. Like, sure, he does do the ground pound, but just slide away from him, because you have the mobility now. So, sliding away from Heartman is actually not that bad, in terms of his Earthquake. It could have been worse. I mean, it could have been spicier for the challenge, like, he could send out shockwaves. And for a weapon, we get the Heart Knuckle. Okay, that's 3 down, and more to go. Back to our wheel. Okay, Sparkman's done already. So let's just go with someone else. Already did, Gemini Man. Okay, okay then. Oh, Magnet Man! Oh! Yeah, I can deal with Magnet Man. I can deal with that. With Magnet Man, it has to do with it entirely based on magnets, so the main gimmick for this is magnets. Like pits and magnets. Like these magnet guys will drag into the air. So just be careful with that. Yes, I had to do this. One of the most iconic themes in all of the series was introduced in this game. So you bet your sweet pet got a pause to give it the full respect it deserves. With Breakman here, he just runs and jumps. Jumps, and shoots. So it's not really all that different from what you can do, but you can also slide and be more agile to move out of the way. And avoid his attacks and avoid him running into you. So honestly, the Breakman fights aren't too bad to tackle. They really aren't. And the second gimmick has to do with these fans. These fans will actually either push you towards them or push you away from them. Also, fun fact that I don't think people actually pointed out. This RW thing. In Japan, Dr. Light's name in Japan is Dr. Right. You know, light makes right, but tish. And Wily is still spelled Wily in Japan. So RW is just RW. So RW is just Light and Wily, or Right and Wily, working together to make these robot masters that we're fighting in 3, and also the big guy known as Gamma. And here comes the returning blocks. Ever is. Beloved and needed as they always are. Ow. With the block puzzles, it's a matter of pattern memorization. And also timing. Oh boy, I gotta jump when needed. Okay, no, do not do that. Don't do that. Wait for it. There we go! Oh boy, that's not gonna be easy. Wait, oh! Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it. Like, you can usually use the rush coil to get out of the way for this. I'm just trying to look and see how I can do this without using the coil. Okay, this is gonna get annoying. Ah, damn it. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a second. There's gotta be a way to get around with this. Oh no! Wait. this is gonna get annoying. Come on. Yeah. Wait, damn, why did I not think of any distance? What if I take my time with this? Man. Wait, how many lives do I have of this? This is gonna be good. Okay. I can try this, I can do this. Oh no, that's not good. That ain't good. Come on here. Damn it! Blocks. Damn you. What if... Okay, that's... No. Oh, okay, I gotta start remembering to jump. Because that kind of gap will actually get me across from here. Come on here. Okay. Okay, I gotta remember to jump. Okay, even with me jumping, the fan will get in the way. Yeah. Man, this is getting annoying. Okay, jump here. Maybe. I think it's the fan will get in the way. Yeah, the fan will get in the way of that one. I only have enough oil energy left. Come on. I'm just rewinding to at least get a bit more rush coil energy. Like, that's the only reason why I'm just doing the rewind in the first place. Yeah. And unfortunately, this is also another teaching tool for Magnet Man stage as well. It's the aspect of the magnets... It's the aspect of the fans on the Yoku blocks also being a bit obnoxious as well. Normally I use another rush tool to help me avoid all of this, but oh boy, this ain't helping me out in any way, shape, or form. Sorry about the whole rewind thing. Oh god, that ain't good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe there's something I can do to get this done. The jump height. Maybe. Oh! Oh! Duh. I just have to time my jumps right. Duh. Ah! There we go. Duh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, here's lesson 2, where this actually has it over a spike pit, and the fan will be blowing you inwards this time, so be careful with that one. 2, 3, 4. It's simple, but there's the fan, so be aware of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotcha! There's also that one too. Oh god, I forgot this one exists. Oh! Oh, that ain't too bad. Hey, go me! Kill me on that one. Okay. That's actually the worst of Magnet Man stage. Believe it or not, there's no more of that fan gimmick. The fan gimmick is just in the later part of the stage. But do we want more of that? I mean, doesn't hurt, true. I'm taking it anyway. No harm for no out, foul. Funny enough, I honestly thought the magnet fan thing would be a consistent gimmick, but no, it's actually within the last part of the stage where it's the thing, and that's it. And that's it for Magnet Man. So if you got that done, it's just finding Magnet Man. And Magnet Man isn't too bad. He jumps around, does the magnet thing, and he pulls you like a magnet. So just shoot him when he's on the ground. The magnet missiles really aren't heat-seeking missiles. Sure, they'll go to your location, but they're not as accurate as most heat-seeking missiles are. They'll go to what was assumed is your position, so just slide out of the way. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that one. I was trying to slide. Gotcha! Ha! Okay. Robot Master defeated. That should be about... Yeah, we're halfway done, actually, with the game. Magnet Missile. Okay, we're halfway done with the Robot Master, so... back to our wheel. Okay, so... next victim is Top Man. Okay, so 5th Robot Master is Top Man, actually. In terms of stages, most people would actually go for either Needleman or Top Man, but most likely Top Man. As Top Man stage isn't too bad, there's no Breakman fights, and there really isn't an intensive platforming section as it was with Magnet Man. And the boss fight with Top Man is kind of piss easy too. Like I've been saying, the Robot Master fights haven't been that bad, but there will be some that do provide some challenge. Like the aforementioned Gemini Man, and then there's maybe like Shadow Man, for instance. But I'm only just breezing through because I've been playing these games for... well, it's like muscle memory, basically. Almost like muscle memory. You jump up, jump down, shoot, shooty, shoot, shooty, shoot, shoot, shoot. with these enemies, these construction bits, I believe, just jump and shoot them within their face. Everywhere else, they are invulnerable to your pistol shots. Extra life and some health, thank you. You might be thinking, oh, that's just a giant cat, like a giant house cat. No, I think that's like supposed to be like a lion or a cheetah or something. But yeah, the game makes it... The official artwork for that boss is supposed to be like a lion or something, but it's because the sprite work that makes it look like a giant house cat shooting yarn balls. But no, it's actually supposed to be like a tiger. So it's like a difference between actual portrayal and the reality of said portrayal. So with Top Man stage, it's just fight that cat thing twice, and then the final segment is just these tops. These tops aren't too bad. They actually go in... Yeah, you do spin a bit. You spin a bit. Yeah, I missed my mark for that one, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad, honestly. Oh, the checkpoint is just near the cat boss thing again. So it really isn't that bad. Plus, with the tops, it's just jump when needed to. Just time your jumps and you'll reach Top Man in no time. Top Man in no time. And then one very slightly threatening bit of spikes, just time your jumps a bit right. Oh, ow. Slide out the way, get to Top Man. And Top Man is pretty easy. He shoots 3 tops, then he spins towards you. That's it. That's it. Like, at this point, I'm doing more damage to Top Man than he is to me. See, I'm even giving him pity shots. Top Man, pity shots. Slide out the way, cha-cha real smooth. There we go. Top Man be done for. See, Top Man's stupid piss simple. Even, like, his weakness makes him even more pathetic. His weakness is the hard knuckle, so... Yeah, there's that. So with our next weapon that I won't be showing off is the top spin. The top spin is regarded as many as one of the worst weapons in the entire franchise, and yeah, I won't really argue with that because the top spin only works in the air, and it's more of a melee. Think about like of how you see the top spin for Mega Man and Smash Brothers. Instead of him just running and spinning, it's him doing a solitary spin in the air. And it only uses up weapon energy when it comes in contact with an enemy. But the thing is, with the top spin, it'll do damage to Mega Man, so it's kind of a worthless tackle attack. Yeah. Although, I do want to go into detail with each Robot Master, actually. Because just like Mega Man 1, each actually does have their own specific purpose to help out with mankind, essentially. So, with our first victim, Gemini Man... let's see here... Never mind, but okay then. You know, never mind then. Never mind then. I genuinely thought there would be, like, a use for Gemini Man, like what he uses to help, but essentially it's just, he just makes the clone of himself. He's kind of a narcissist, and his weakness is the search snake, so blah with that one. What about Sparkman? What about Sparkman? There's gotta be something he can do. Yeah, Sparkman was just made to charge equipment that run on electricity, so not really as big of a use as, say, Elecman, where he helps with electric power plants, but he can help out. The guy can help out. I mean, yeah, like in case if there's like an EMP that went out or something, or like a massive blackout, Sparkman can help with powering things back on. Let's see here. Number three. Oh yeah, Magnet Man, duh. Magnet Man was used to create powerful magnetic forces to process scrap iron. So that's pretty nice. I mean, he does at least help with, you know, that kind of purpose. And let's see, Hardman. Ah, here we are, good old Hardman. Let's see here. He's made of ceratanium, making his highly resistant and very bulky. Here's one good thing about Hardman. While he is a big, bulky, tough guy, he more prefers to fight his enemies on equal terms. So, like, think about it like this. When Goku's giving Cell or his opponents like a sensu bean, he might be thinking he is an idiot and adrenaline junkie, but Goku would prefer to fight his enemies on equal terms, not kick them while they're down. Like, he preferred to defeat them on equal terms, and basically that's about it. That's how Hardman is, and I kind of admire that about him. While with Gemini Man, he's just a narcissist. He's a narcissist, and he's afraid of snakes. That is it. That is it. Nothing much to write home about that one. That was a bit of a disappointment. Although both Top Man was Tartman's more of a charmer, like he's a nat 20 on the charisma stats. And let's see, he's known to be a charmer, nat 20 with the charisma and persuasion stats. And he likes skate. He likes contact sports, like roller skating. So that makes a bit of sense as to the whole skates thing with his, you know, with the whole thing with Top Man as a whole. Let's see here. I think that's about it for Robot Masters that we've done and dealt with damage. So, back with the wheel. Let's look and see who we tackle on next. Firebrand is done already, so next. Oh, whoops. Okay, so the next victim on our list is Shadow Man. And honestly, one of my favorite Robot Masters and my favorite one in the game. Okay, Shadow Man. Ninja-themed robot, there's not much data about him. Although there is a bit of a rumor that Wily discovered him, and he was a robot he's actually an alien robot based on an alien civilization. As with personality, he is known to be a ninja. Great flexibility, good stealth stack, so there's that. I mean, there's about it, but it's a robot rumored to be a part of an alien civilization, a robot alien that's also a ninja. Bam! You sell that shit to kids in the 90s, you'll make some money. Because in the 90s, there was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, there was Power Rangers. Hold on. Hold on, Breakman. I got a yap. Because within the 90s, there's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then there's Street Sharks, it's like not Ninja Turtles, and there's like Power Rangers, and then kids like aliens and ninjas and all that nonsense. And so if you give kids that, like, I'm telling you, if Capcom actually gave another Mega Man cartoon the chance and actually have the artwork look actually like the Japanese box art, I'm pretty sure that kids will love the shit out of Shadow Man. Like, look at him, he's so cool! Yeah, this is a shortened version of the Breakman whistle theme. But yeah, with Shadow Man, his stage as a whole, I mean, the only death trap is just the pits, which I think is treated as lava, essentially. So just be careful where you mind your jumps. And with these enemies too right here, these enemies also will turn off the lights, quote-unquote. They'll make it entirely dark, which makes platforming a lot harder for you to do on your end. But if you defeat them and break and destroy them, then the lights will come back on. So it's either you shoot them and destroy them, ow, like that. Oh, RSung3166, hello, how's it going? And welcome to Rockman Revamp, where I tackle on classic Mega Man games in preparation for the big 40th anniversary, I think, for Mega Man next year, by tackling on classic entries by using the Buster only. Like start to finish, including the bosses, unless if it's needed, Buster only. But using Rush is also but using Rush and any tanks is fair game. Just no special weapons. Everything else is completely fine. With Shadow Man stage, yeah, you have to be a bit wary of those guys that turn off the lights and make it dark. And also these parachute guys too, that come out at the sides. Like, it's best for you to blast them at a distance, and then you can go on to the next platform, because the simple fact, well, it doesn't really help that, well, it'll make it a lot tougher if you're just trying to blitz it, to speed blitz the thing. Like that, the knockback from getting hurt will actually make you fall into the magma, which will make you die. Yeah, I can spare an E-tank. Da da dum, da 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 da. Also, fun fact with E-tanks, you can store up to a cap of 9 E-tanks instead of the average 5 from Mega Man 2. So going forth, you can always have a capacity of 9 E-tanks within storage to help you out with restoring health. With Shadow Man, he's more of the tougher Robot Masters because he slides like you, he jumps around 3 times, and then he also shoots the Shadow Blade, which is his special weapon. Ow. Shadow Man's weakness is the topspin, but it's more known to be more of a liability than that, because, well, the topspin does do damage to Shadow Man, but at the same time, it will do damage to you, and will probably waste up weapon ammo, which doesn't help things. Also, when it comes to giving myself 3 tries, I mean 3 tries as in 3 game overs, essentially. Like, if I don't really get to the Robot Master or do any meaningful progress with the stage or the boss, by the time I reach 3 game overs within that same stage, then I confront the wheel and then go to another Robot Master stage and then just go right back when I'm done, basically. But with Shadow Man as a whole, with his techniques and his patterns, essentially, he jumps around 3 times and he'll either slide towards you or he'll throw Shadow Blades, which go straight towards you or go diagonally, basically. Well, towards you and diagonally, I should say. And I love Shadow Man. He's one of my favorite Robot Masters, bosses, and weapons throughout the entire franchise. Sure, his Shadow Blade isn't as good as the Metal Blade, and yeah, it's at least fine, it does the job well, but it ain't no Metal Blade, obviously, but it warmed its way into my heart as a kid. Like it's a ninja robot. Come on, that shit is cool. That is definitely awesome. So, with Shadow Man as a whole, aside from me glazing the hell out of Shadow Man, Shadow Man's considered the toughest Robot Master to deal with. It's mostly because of his technique, of his attacks, and the sight coming straight at you really fast. And also the Shadow Blades too as well. It makes Shadow Man the toughest Robot Master within 3. And honestly, yeah, he deserved the status of being the toughest boss out of the 8 Robot Masters. Oh, hi. Well, hope you had yourself some dinner. One, two... See, he'll either jump twice or thrice. And then shoot, and then throw the Shadow Blades. Ow. See, Shadow Man with his slide does more damage to me. Ow. Than it would be to him. Wait, how many E-Tanks do I have left? I'm gonna move myself for just a quick... Oh, I have 1 E-Tank left! Oh, thank goodness! Oh, boy! I honestly thought I was losing... I lost all of my E-Tanks there, but... No, I'm okay. I'm okay. So, he'll either jump once... or thrice... Okay, I've gotta stop... Seriously, it's more the mindset of you don't really know if Shadow Man will slide towards you or he'll throw the Shadow Blades. Like that! Ow! Oh! Oh, thank God. See, that's what makes Shadow Man so tough. He does good amounts of damage to you, and you're really going to be needing those E-Tanks. So use them sparingly, but not... crazy. Just be sure to do more damage to Shadow Man than he does to you. We got Shadow Blade and the Rush Marine. If I got a chance to go into an underwater stage, I'll pretty much show off what the Rush Marine can do. Okay, that makes 6 Robot Masters down and 2 to go. Back to the wheel. I did Top Man already, so no thank you. No. Come on here. Give me something different. Wait, did I go every Robot Master? Hold on here. Let's see, Shadow Man, Magnet Man, Gemini Man, Top Man, Spark Man, Stick Man, Hard Man, Top. I had Top Man in here twice. God damn it. I had Top Man twice. I had Top Man twice. I had Top Man twice. I can't believe I had Top Man twice. What am I doing? It's Needleman! It's Needleman! Needleman! What am I thinking here? Sheesh. Give me a quick sec. I gotta type in something for the wheel. There we go. There we go. Ugh. I can't believe I missed... Ugh. I did Top Man twice. Ew, that was a dumb move on my end. Okay, back to the wheel. Now this time, Needleman is in here. Okay. Like, I knew I made the wheel in advance for 3. I just can't believe I did Top Man twice as an entry. Okay, we already have Magnet Man, so gotta keep on spinning until I get to, or at least either Snake or Needleman. Ow! 1 out of 8. Ah, there we go, Needleman. Damn it. Damn it. No. Man, that is one finicky looking wheel. Either Snake or Needleman, I am fine with either. Ah, there we go. Okay, Snake Man. So, hold on. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to take care of a quick phone call with that. But now that we have Snake Man in tow, we no longer need the wheel. Because we'll be tackling 7 Robot Masters, so... Like, after this, it's just a straight gunway to Needleman, so we don't really need the wheel anymore. Snake Man. Snake Man is the first of a few animal-based Robot Masters, because we've had element-based Robot Masters, one based on time, one based on speed, the best one in the game, which is just Shadow Man. Oh yeah, that's right, Snake Man! I forgot. As Snake Man, he was designed by Light and Wily to investigate narrow areas and survey topography on uninhabited planets marked for development. And so, because of his quick and lightweight body, Snake Man's good for any terrain. Personality-wise, he's intelligent, shrewd, and tenacious. And can be kind of spiteful, which is pretty cool. And unlike Hard Man, he's not really one to give his opponents a fair fight. Like any snakes that you see in the wild, Snake Man himself would rather prefer to entrap his prey, torture it, kill it, almost like a snake would. Wow. But I like Snake Man. In terms of beginner stages, you actually have a few good ones to go start with. You have Top Man, which is the easiest one. Well, actually, I'll rank them down from easiest to hardest for beginner stages. Top Man is the easiest, because Top Man as a whole is really easy to do. Even if it's your first time playing free, you don't really get that much of a tough time battling Top Man. And the second challenging, maybe Magnet Man? Yeah, I wouldn't say Magnet Man is more of a beginner stage, because the fans at the end of the stage kind of will actually be like a beginner's trap. Let's see, Top Man was the easiest. I'd say Snake Man has some good, decent challenge. With the Hammer Joes, that have you introduce yourself into slide by force. Ow. And then there's the giant snake mini-boss that you have to shoot into the head. And then Snake Man himself. And then I believe, like, the hardest beginner stage that you can go through that you'll be fine with is Needle Man. Yeah. So, Mega Man 3 has three good beginner stages for you to get warmed up with the game. And I like that about 3. Like, it has at least 3 good beginner stages, a couple intermediate ones, and then Shadow Man is your big boy stage. Mostly carried by Shadow Man himself, because, goddamn, Shadow Man's cool and also a tough guy, a tough nut to crack for Robot Masters. With these pole vaulting enemies, just wait for them to finish their pole vault, and then you can shoot them, because invulnerable, now you can shoot them. Get it? Ow. And this is the final section for Snake Man stage. After tackling on an entire snake tower, you'll be within the skies, within the clouds, essentially. These bullet bill cloud enemies, they will actually go up and down rather casually, but the moment that you shoot them, they go for a straight beeline. Also with these cloud platforms, just be careful jumping on and off of them. Ow! Like, I love how these bullet bill enemies are placed. Sure, you can shoot them willy-nilly, but you have to be quick on your fingers. The game teaches you to be quicker with shooting. And I like that. I like that a lot. It's a beginner stage with a bit of oomph to it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, a beginner stage with some oomph, with some meat on its bones. Snake Man, he runs around, he jumps, and he shoots the Search Snake. Search Snake is good on the ground, so just be aware of that, and also Snake Man himself, with him running around and jumping, and the Search Snake on the ground. I love the theme for Snake. I love the soundtrack for 3. It is one of my favorites. Ow. Huh, slide under Snake Man. Ow. Down. Okay, I've gotta move from place to place. I gotta move from place to place. Not just stay in one place. It helped, but I gotta move from place to place. Duh, but I gotta do that, dummy. Ow. Okay, that helps. Lesson is start to move in a boss fight. Don't stay still. It's not Top Man where you can just cheese and go aggro Unga Bunga style. Whoa! Ow! I would use a knee tank, but I'll take my losses like a man. Oh, ow, ow. 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 Yeah. As with my thoughts on the Robot Master so far, they present some good challenge. Same thing like with 2, but I mean, yeah, like with 3 as a whole, people may see 3 as, yeah, it's fine. But I feel 3 has its charm. I feel 3 is a lot better than 2, but I'll go over that when I beat the game for 3, and just give my thoughts about that. Ow. Oh, I thought I could actually jump through that gap, but I guess not. Guess not. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ow. Let's see. Hardband's weapon was used as Mega Man's down air within Smash, and yeah, if I was in charge of creating a moveset for Mega Man, yeah, the Hard Knuckle Stasis is down air. It feels good to at least aim the Hard Knuckle, but just be careful with projectiles, with reflectors. The hammer drill can only be shot when its eye opens, when it's about to throw the hammer, and when it shoots the hammer. You may be asking, that's not a hammer. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. In the Olympics, that counts as a hammer. What you may be thinking is the hammer that you use for tools, but there's 2 kinds of hammers, one for tools and one for the sporting purposes, so that's where the hammer drill comes from, using the sport type of hammers instead of the tool hammers. Ow. Oh, no. Ah. Perfect. In terms of Mega Man games that I've beaten, I think I've beaten 1, then 2, then 3 and onwards as a kid. When I was playing the Anniversary Collection on my GameCube. Like, I don't know how I got my hands on the Anniversary Collection as a kid, but I got it as a kid, I played it on my GameCube, and I had a lot of fun with it. Like, I remember going onto gaming sites to help me out with Robot Master weaknesses and bosses and what have you. Like, I remember going online as a kid and then just flat out printing out, like, what's the weakness for the Yellow Devil, and what's up with how to fight this particular Wily boss, or Robot Master in specifically. And yeah, I had to do some fun with doing that. Give me some good, warm fuzzies of dopamine. Ow. Ay. Also, fun fact, if it's not for dogs, I like snakes. I don't know, something about the cute domesticated snakes I kinda like. Gives me the warm fuzzies of their little boop snoots. I mean, obviously with, you know, predator snakes, snakes that will kill you without a second glance. I mean, no, obviously, duh, no. But more like pet snakes. I kinda like looking at pet snakes. Like, I like looking onto Instagram and then looking at videos of pet snakes. They're adorable little buggers. They're adorable. Like, look at them. Like, if it wasn't for Snake Man trying to kill me, I kinda like Snake Man. Mostly because I kinda like snakes as animals. Little boop snoots. You gotta boop them snoots. Boop the snake snoot. Boop the snake snoots. Oh, wow, slow down. Oh boy. Oh boy, slow down. Slow down with Snake Man. Oh! Whew! Whew! Phew. That'd be a tough one. Snake Man is weak to the needle cannon, if I'm not mistaken. And using the needle cannon makes light work of Snake Man, obviously. Obviously. Okay, last but not least is Needle Man. Okay, Needle Man. Needle Man, obviously working in mines, but his main gimmick is to work in land development and breaking through boulders and bedrock. So kind of like Gutsman, where he just works with land development and rocks and what have you, but it's more refined for Needle Man. Personality, Needle Man's a smart dude. Kind of a smart guy. In both intelligence and also for wit, he's more of a smartass, but I like that about Needle Man. A little bit of smark in him. He likes knitting. He likes sewing and knitting, obviously. Not obviously, but yeah, he likes sewing and knitting. He likes sewing and knitting, and he has a bit of smirk to him. But the thing is, ironically, Needle Man does not like shots, like booster shots. So he likes sewing and knitting, but he hates getting booster shots. I mean, lucky for him, he doesn't need booster shots. Because Needle Man's a robot, you don't really need to do that. Like, the closest thing you have for that for a robot is just a software and hardware update. So, Needle Man and his fear of doctor needles can go away. I mean, I've never had the fear of getting a booster shot as a kid, or even now as a grown man. But yeah, I could at least empathize and have some bit of sympathy for people who are afraid of booster shots that aren't 5 years old. Or a kid. With Needle Man stage, I think it's more based on a city? Yeah, it's more of a city. I don't know what those giant tool heads are for, but I don't think it's something to think about too hard. With these giant needles, don't worry about them. They're not gonna kill you in one hit. They'll hurt you to push you back, but it's not gonna kill you or anything. Ow. Ow. With Needle Man stage, it'll introduce you to the Rush Coil. And E-Tanks as well. Rush Coil. E-Tank. Thank you, Rush. Good boy. Good boy. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ow. Wait. Oh, okay, huh. I honestly thought there'd be more stage with Needle Man. I really thought there would be more stage with Needle Man, but I'm okay. Hour and a half, or hour 45, blasting through all 8 Robot Masters, okay. Needle Man, he jumps, shoots needles, and protrudes that giant spike above his head. Don't worry, that's not an insta-kill spike, but it will hurt. It'll hurt, so there's that. You know what's funny? There's no death spikes in Needle Man stage. That's like the only spike-based Robot Master that I can think of that's actually been released for the entire classic series. Like you'd think for Needle Man, you know, the guy with the giant batch of needles, even if he was made by Light and Wily as a collab project, You'd think for his stage he'd be doing a lot more, I don't know, death spikes, maybe? I think I'm at low lives. Yes, I am at low lives. Okay, let's take a quick eating swig. Slide, slide, slide! Ow. 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 Ah, there we go. There we go. Maybe. Let's go. We got the needle cannon and the rush jets. In terms of weapons, you know, like, okay. Okay, we beat an 8 robot. Okay then. Let me check on something really quick here. I'm thinking here. I'm really trying to think here. You know what? Yeah, that's fair. You know what? Maybe at least give it a bit more meat on its bones, because it's been like an hour and a half, and I already beat like all 8 Robot Masters. So technically, the wheel isn't going to go away. Because we have to go back to 4 of these 8 Robot Master stages, and look and see what we can do. So, for one last time, we'll be doing the wheel for Mega Man 3. Let's look and see what we got. For Mega Man 3, we have Needle Man, Shadow Man, Gemini Man, and Spark Man to go back to for Robot Master. So, let's look and see what we got. I'll probably do this one stage and then get it done with. Oh! Well, hello there, Gemini Man. Fitting that you're both the first stage I went to for this entire stream, and you're also my last stage to go to for this stream. Don't know what the question mark is, but we'll get to it in due time. Da-da-da-da. Oh, I see it. Oh yeah, I remember this. Well, I mean, I'm just saying I remember this just for the sake of and suspense. With these Robot Master stages, you do have to go back to the same stages again, but they'll have an entirely different layout, entirely different enemies, and new challenge to add to it. So I do like that. I mean, the aspect of going through these yeah. I'll keep my mouth shut for that one. I'll say my thoughts on that later. Ow. Whoa! Oh, whew, okay, that helps. Oh, no, Breakman. Aww. Yeah, no Breakman this time, because the entrance is already busted open, so yeah. You do have these W cans, that's what they're called. W cans. Question mark cans, damn it. That was worthless. Ooh, extra life, thank you. Thank you very much. Ow. Thankfully, with these enemies, you can grind up for health, extra lives, and weapon energy. As a kid, I've always had difficulty with these stages as a whole. I think it's because of the bosses that we'll be facing soon. I mean, if it's any excuse I can listen to this banger boppin' soundtrack, I'll take it. I'll take it as it is. I'm a sucker for 3 soundtrack. I'm a bona fide, genuine cartoon sucker for that one. Like, if there's a person that's gonna glaze Mega Man 3, that's pretty much gonna be me. Whoop! Whoop! No, 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 no. Okay, now we reached our boss. I don't know if it's Gemini. Oh! Flashman? What the hell? But these are made by Wily. Wily wouldn't betray us. He's helping Light out with Gamma. Plus Mega Man's in space. Ow. Ow. I heard these are called Dock Robots, where they mimic the attack patterns of the Robot Masters you fought with in Mega Man 2. So this one has the attack gimmicks and patterns of Flashman. Although sadly not as small, but he is bulkier. He'll be bulkier and more powerful. He'll be bulkier, which means colliding into him as he runs into you will mean more damage. But thankfully, the attack patterns will still be the same. So if you remember playing Mega Man 2, thankfully tackling on this robot will actually be a lot better, because it's Flashman. I mean, we may not have the weapon to tackle on Flashman, which in my recollection, it would be like the quick boot, not quick boot, the crash bomb. But still, it's Flashman. Flashman ain't too tough for a boss. He really isn't that tough. The only tough aspect is just the Dock Robot being bulky and big, which can get in the way of things. Whoa. Okay, all I need is health and maybe an extra life or 2. Thankfully, it got me an extra life by running out with these tadpole enemies. If I last recall, with these tadpole enemies, they can only be attacked with using the Buster. So, no special weapons to be used for this to get away from these little guys. And honestly, in terms of enemies to grind off of for health and weapon pickup energy, these are at least the best, because they're less intrusive than the moles, or little drill enemies that you saw within Mega Man 2. So there's a leg up for that. If you need to grind stuff out, there is a good within there. It's just Flashman is too bulky and too big now. It's a shame he's still bald. Ow. Ow! Ow! Oh, come on here! Oh, come on! Lovely. Ow! Okay. Let's just try again with that. So that's like game over number 1. Wow, that's actually my first game over within this entire playthrough so far for free. Huh. It only took going through round 2 of the stages to reach that. Okay. But yeah, with this in particular, if I get 2 game overs, but hold on here. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, never mind then. Never mind then. I'm still fine. I'm still fine. Still it? Okay, okie doke. There was just something on the computer for disk storage, but I'm okay. I can still continue to stream. Ooh, hey, that's good. Good to know about that. But yes, I'll give myself like 2 more strikes. This is like strike 1, trying to tackle on Gemini Man stage, so if I don't really get much of progress with the stage, then it's considered the end of the stream. Like, to make sure I'm not spending like an eternity trying to tackle on this particular stage as a whole. Oh boy. Ow. Ow. Okay, we're already fine in terms of everything else. Alright, Rush, go boy. Ow. Since the commercial success of Mega Man was the thing, because of how good the game is, and at the time, up until Mega Man 11, Mega Man 2 was the highest selling Mega Man game ever made. So because of that, there was actually a cartoon show called Mega Man, but you might be thinking, oh, a Mega Man cartoon in the 90s, oh, that should be good. Mega Man within that show did not look like what he looks like on the box art or in the games in any way. Also, Rush talked, and he spoke like Scooby-Doo. Yeah, the reason why it's like that, and not looking something out of games, is because of focus testing. Thank you, focus testing, you know what to do here. Thank you, focus testing. So, it's because of that Mega Man... Well, the main cast of Mega Man for the Robot Masters looks so dramatically different. Like Cutman, Roll, and some of the robots that we'll be facing within subsequent games, as well as within 3 as a whole, it looks so different. It's mostly because of focus testing to at least make it look cool for kids within for the Ruby Spears cartoon. If I'm not mistaken, Ruby Spears for the cartoon for Mega Man, I think it was made by Deke. Like, it's like the same batch of people who made the So Bad It's Funny Mario cartoon and the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon? Yeah, I think that's like the same amount of people that are behind that. Ow. Also, I'm just gonna be honest, I like the Ruby Spears cartoon a lot better than the other incarnation that Mega Man gotten for an animated appearance. And that was Captain N, where Mega Man was small, he said, "Mega, Mega!" As if he was smoking as if he smoked a bunch of cigarettes a day, like 2 packs a day. And ew. I'm just happy no one's ever actually made the... I'm just happy Capcom's never really referenced Captain and Mega Man. They referenced Bad Box Art Mega Man as a joke, because, I mean, it is a good joke. But I'm just happy they never really gone with the whole, hey, to reference Mega Man's history, let's go with Captain N Mega Man. Where he looks nothing like Mega Man as a whole, he speaks nothing like him. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, maybe this time I can at least be better with Flashman. Ow. Ow. Ugh. Man, I hate this aspect of him. Oh no, I do not have heat tanks. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Not good. Oh boy, that's not great. Oh no. Ugh. Nerg. Well, when it comes to facing these knock robots, sometimes using their weaknesses helps, but I will at least try and buckle on to use them Buster only, because it's Flashman. Come on, it's Flashman. Flashman ain't too hard to deal with. He really isn't. It's just the bulky bit of this new battle body for Flashman makes it a lot more annoying, to deal with. That's the only con that I have against this fight. Because aside from that, it's just a standard Flashman fight. Jumps around, freezes time, shoots a spray of bullets, lather, rinse, repeat. Like he's not quick like Quickman, or he's destructive like Crashman. It's just the new body for Flashman makes things a lot tougher than they need to be. Ow. Whew, thank goodness. Alright, full health, let's try with Flashman again. Like Flashman round 3. Let's try that again, I guess. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, it just about damaged it, but if I had another E-Tank, I could at least try to endure Flashman nonsense, but sadly I have used up all my E-Tanks. Aside from that, I'm doing fine myself. It's starting to get a bit hot around here, so I'm just having a fan on. If you hear, like, the sound of a fan going off, that's just my fan going off. It's just because I just need to keep cool myself, and, well, I'm not gonna get myself heat stroke or anything. Oh! But, yeah, I'm just feeling a little hot, because, you know, it's June, things are starting to get a little hot in here. Getting hot in here. So, I just have the fan running. If you hear the sound of a fan going off and you're thinking, oh, why is the fan going off? That's kind of the reason why. And after I get done with the stream, I kind of want to at least do, or at least eat some, and just relax for a bit, you know, stay cool. As they say, stay cool. Come on here. Not even E-Tank? Come on here, Dave. Come on, throw me at least a bone here. Ow. Like, if you're gonna at least be giving me, like, extra lives up the wazoo, at least give me extra life. At least give me an E-tank here. Whew, okay, that helps. Come on. Okay, no, not that. Ow. Okay, fingers crossed I can at least have some movement to dodge bulky-ass Flash Man. Oh, come on here. Ow. Ow. Ugh. I hate that I'm doing less damage to Flash Man here. Come on here. I think I'm low on lives. Yeah, this is like my second attempt. So, after this, like if I game over, which I pretty much will pretty much be my third and final attempt, basically. Ow. Hold on, I should at least try to manipulate a little something here. Yep, no. No, I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. Just gotta manipulate that after the stream to not make things to make things more cohesive, if you will. For those still sticking around, I think I greatly appreciate you sticking around. Whether it's just putting my stuff in the background or just watching me live, eyes glued on the screen, if you will. Seriously, it's because of you that I've reached over 100 subs, over 33,000 views, and to celebrate, I've done the 100 sub Q&A, where I answered the questions that were left within the Q&A post. But if you still want to ask me something, you're free to go on ahead. But it won't be but it's not going to be a Q&A thing. Like, the next time I do that is most likely when I reach either 500 subs or when I get the affiliate status from Twitch. Because I do want to at least make some money out of this. Like, not just for the sake of, ooh, you're not my chat, you're just you're just my piggy bank to bust open, no. No, it's just mostly because I just want to make some money to make ends meet, you know. Please get buying this hellscape economy. You know. Plus, it's a good hobby to do, VTubing, you know? Like, I stream in VTube, that's a cool thing to do. But I feel like when it comes to being a VTuber, it really shouldn't be like the be-all, end-all career. Because you really do need to at least have, like, another job to support it. Because there will be times where the views don't come in, and there'll be copyright antics and what have you. So, like, having, like, another job, like, say, medicine or phlebotomy or whatever, does come in clutch, because, again, like, I highly doubt AI will be taking over the job as your doctor. Like, AI may be intrusive, but I highly doubt that AI will be replacing your doctor. Okay? AI is not going to be replacing your doctor. Like, you're not going to go into, like, your average doctor clinic's office and for, like, your yearly checkup, and then instead of a nice lollipop for your kids after they get their flu booster shot, it's just a ChatGPT robot saying, beep boop, your flu shot has been complete, beep boop, have a nice day, beep boop. You know, like despite some some dim-witted AI bros say, I feel I feel healthcare is one of the few fields in real life that will not be utterly replaced by AI clanker bullshittery. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing that can actually replace good human ingenuity for healthcare. AI can be used to help. I feel it just has its place in the more dangerous aspects. You know, like construction or what have you. I'm avoiding that because I want an E-tank, not an extra life. Ow. But yeah, that's essentially my thoughts on the whole AI thing with certain job sectors. Like, yeah, you can actually see people use AI within fast food service, but I feel like that can actually get stuff wrong just as much, if not worse, than how people get stuff wrong with normal orders. Get what I mean? Because I have a good feeling, like, if you have an AI cashier, and you're putting it up with ChatGPT or whatever, there's a good chance that it can get stuff wrong worse than what humans can do. Because technology can screw up. Technology can go bad with a blackout. Like, imagine trying to go to a McDonald's, and it's all replaced by AI chatbot whatevers. You know? Wow, I'm not doing much to Flashman, am I? Huh. Oh wow, I think it might be time I do have to bust out the special weapons. But I'm gonna at least give it another try, because, come on, it's Flashman. It's Flashman. Flashman's not too bad, but it's just the giant bulky-ass body that makes it harder to deal any worthwhile damage. Ow. 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 Yeah, it should be like, yeah, 1 life, and then, yeah, I'm on like my 2nd life, basically. Correction, 3rd life. Ow. 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 Yeah, wow, I'm actually doing 1 bit of damage to Flashman, wow. Even with my best intentions of to button mash, it's not even much. Ow. Ba ba ba. Okay. Ow. Whoa, 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 okay. Whew. Okay. Oh, ow. 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 I think after enough times, I do have at least bust out the special weapons. I'm not sure how anyone's able to do this, like with this particular Doc Robot for Flashman, without busting out the E-Tanks and the special weapon weaknesses. Whew! Whew! Okay, that helps. Ow. Ow! Okay, let me jump. Okay, you know what? Just for the sake of getting a move on, I'm gonna make an exception. I will make an exception. For this particular Flashman duplicate, well, you're gonna need the needle cannon. Well, it's either the needle cannon or the Gemini laser, but I feel for the sake of accuracy to get things done, needle cannon should at least be your best friend. The needle cannon is essentially the best weapon in the game. It works like a replacement buster cannon, where you can shoot as much of it as you can, as you want, and, well, essentially, you won't really be losing much of weapon ammo for that. You really won't. Okay, after beating that, I believe this should be our checkpoint. Oh boy. Well, yeah, I'm sorry to at least break my rule a bit, but this is actually... Well, it's not really breaking my rule because it's actually kind of necessary because, well, in the aspect of it, doesn't really help. That, well, they will just take a whole lot of beefy boy damage. Yikes. Oh yeah, I just double-checked the wiki. Yeah, I did still need to at least use the needle cannon because Flashman natively takes buster shots like a wuss. But with the Doc Robot, as this what they're actually called, the Flashman takes, in this form, 1 point of damage from it, so it doesn't really help. Also, here's the Rush Marine. The Rush Marine is a moving submarine that you can use, and you can shoot underwater. Just be mindful of weapon ammo. Just be mindful of that. Nice. Very nice. With this section here, just to be careful of the spikes, but it's not too bad. Just walk, jump, protrude, blah 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 blah. You're fine. You're good. You're Gucci. But I do wonder though. I'll try something else out here with this. Because this is the Bubble Man rematch, but with most Doc robots that I've just double-checked, the Buster shots only do a pitiful 1 point of damage, but it's also Bubble Man. Well, in the aspect of at least the arena is bigger. At least you have a bigger arena. Oh, and also you actually do get to have the advantage of starting right before Bubble Man. So that helps. You just have to be mindful that since this is a native Bubble Man fight, spikes on top, so just be careful not to jump up too high. So since this is a Doc robot mimicking Bubble Man, all this will do is just shoot the occasional pellet shot and bubble it. Makes me wonder what the hell Wily's doing. I mean, Wily is here with light. I mean, he wouldn't be here betraying his colleague a second time. Ow. Oh, wow, that is slow down. Holy slow down, Batman. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm almost good with Bubble Man. Okay, I can at least deal with Bubble Man. It's just Flash Man. It has a smaller arena because the robot is bigger and bulkier and only takes one shot of damage from the Buster. Unlike Bubble Man, where you can just pelt him with Buster Shot, no problem, and you're beyond and forward with the game. Ow. Ow. It's honestly because of the increased defense against my regular standard Buster that the fight is actually evenly matched between me and Bubble Man. Ow. But it's at least spelling a bit better in my own advantage. Ah! Ha ha! There we go. Ha ha ha! So, we'll have to save up within here. So, that should at least tackle it on with Mega Man 3 as a whole. Some really good progress done. We got rid of all 8 Robot Masters, we did our first batch rematches against, well, with the Gemini Man stage, so that shouldn't be too bad to handle. All we have to do is just Needle Man, Shadow Man, and also... wait, Needle Man's... Spark Man, Needle Man, and Shadow Man to do last. And then the rest of the game, I believe. I mean, can't be Wily, isn't it? I mean, Wily wouldn't betray us again. And he's a good guy now. I mean, what kind of bad guy would make the great beastness of Shadow Man? And also, you know, Hard Man, too. I mean, it can't be too bad. Aside from that, other streaming stuff I'll probably be doing is just X4, maybe tomorrow, or at least the weekend, and then maybe some Pizza Tower, but I'm still coming along with making the Smash Brothers montage. Aside from that, I'm FODV93, and I shall see you all later. Bye. Also, as a late little thing, even though the stream is kind of over, thank you for the compliment, our song 3166. It's actually one of 3 background songs I'll be using. This one that you heard for a little while back is the Ecruteak City music theme from Pokemon Crystal, Gold, and Silver, Gold, Crystal, essentially. There's actually 2 other chill themes I want at least to toggle around and play around with. So this won't be the only chill, just chatting stream music that you'll be hearing in the background. Also, new segment. The just chatting segment, where I just chat at the end of a stream, essentially. Just at least give the stream a bit more meat to its bones, essentially. Aside from that, stream is basically over, and I thank you all for coming on by to watch me chat and yap and play some games. Have a good night, and please do stay cool. It's getting hot out.